and welcome to the only movie podcast and the spookiest podcast where we draft only movies, or we only draft movies, or only talk about movies. Just keep the title vague. I think that's the best. I'm Rick.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Greg Orange.
I'm Jeff.
Perfect time to start coughing.
Yeah, it didn't come out right. I just want to say
This is the coughing podcast.
the only coughing podcast. I'm Jeff.
Yeah, there we go.
That felt good. Like the fourth or fifth time I said it.
So should we explain what we're doing here?
So we...
just a few naked guys. I don't know why we have to explain it.
Yeah.
Just guys with no clothing.
Classic audio bit.
So for tonight, we decided to do another draft where we each pick movies, and then it will end up with all three of us. But you're going to wait to do the shot with all of us.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's how we start the... Okay, whatever. You still have some left.
It's pineapple.
It's a whole bit.
It's really strong.
Yeah.
Also,
99 proof.
Yeah. Also, there's a horse in the room. If you heard that was a horse.
Yeah, no, that is what made me
Okay,
laugh.
save the rest of that for us to start the...
I've never made that sound before in my life, and I was like, let's do a
What?
podcast.
You did it just last night.
Oh, did I? Well, when
In
I was
bed.
having sex with a horse.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that you were there
It's a classic move.
filming it.
Are you going to leave that in and
Wait,
double
what?
it, or are we going to just start it over?
Wait, what's the classic move? Having sex with a horse?
Sure.
No, this is all... We're just going to keep going.
I mean,
Okay.
obviously, this is all gold so far.
All right, be quiet. I have to describe what's going on tonight, outside of that. So we decided to do another draft, and another in the theme of Halloween. And so we're kind of pulling from other sources, other people who record things and put them out online. Obviously, they're not podcasts, but they do other sort of stuff. And a lot of times they do ranking and do drafting. But Greg came up with his own unique idea for a draft.
Double reverse.
The double reverse draft. So, Greg, do you want to describe what a double reverse draft is?
Yeah, so we have two different categories that we can pick from, and we're picking our top 3 movies in two different categories. We're doing vampires versus zombies, and the reason it's reversed is because we have to start with our third best pick, and then go to our second, and then go to our first. I feel like that makes sense, right?
That makes sense, and you can choose.
But we have 3 people, and
Yes.
you can't draft something someone else has picked already.
Yeah,
obviously.
so it's a typical draft where I pick one, you pick one, you pick one, and you select your own pick. And this has no categories because they're very niche ones, and it's pretty small because it's top 3. But the important part about the reverse draft is, to clarify, you pick your third favorite, then you pick your second favorite, then you pick your first favorite.
And when you pick your second, you have to explain why it's better than your third.
That's
so
exactly.
Just pick your first, then you have to...
What if you can't convincingly explain why it's better than your
Then
your
you
third?
lose.
Then you lose, and your audio will be cut out of the whole podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so... yeah, I guess there's kind of something at stake.
But that's what's going to be funny, is if you too highly pick the best movie ever, you're like, you know what? I'm going to pick Citizen Kane number 1. And then the next one you're like...
Or number 3.
Number 3, yeah. Because you want it to get in there. And then you have to argue why Pitch Perfect is a higher quality movie than Citizen Kane.
Yeah,
That's a bad example. I like that.
Those are the only 2 movies?
Well,
I forgot.
I mean, I think for most people, those are the only 2 movies they've seen.
And then number 1, you're left with like, oh crap, I only have to have Slumber Party Massacre 2. And you're like, that's your only one. You have to argue why that's better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be hard to argue how that's not number one.
Yeah. Well, I'm good. Yeah.
It was a pretty good movie. I gave it 3 stars.
All right. So are we gonna decide who goes first?
You are gonna be number. Pick your number. 1, 2, or 3.
Number 1.
Okay. And then Greg is 2. I'm 3.
Okay.
And it's 3.
So you go
Rick is
first?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So are we still going and like will it be Rick and then me and then Greg?
Yes.
Like, all right. That works.
Sounds
All
good.
right. So to kick this off, sorry, I didn't load up my list.
Yeah. What are you gonna pick?
Are
are you going zombies or vampires first?
As always,
A lot of pressure.
we have to have watched the movie, and we all have Letterboxd, so we can check each other to see if we've watched the movie.
I trust you guys.
And before we begin, every time we begin, it's a certain time.
Oh, it shots the clock.
It's shots o'clock. That's how you know that the draft has begun.
Did
It's
you
almost-
do that the previous time?
No,
Okay.
but I like.
As
putting-
always, shots the clock.
As
I mean, it's always on our.
Yeah. As always, let's do the thing we've never done before.
I can institute it now to go forward. And it's an as always in my life, so.
Yeah.
You got that horse in you now.
I do have
Even
the
more
horse
so
in
than
me.
last
I
night.
wonder if the
Yeah.
horse sounds come across in the podcast.
I have a feeling they're going to sound real nice.
Yeah.
Although I've been wrong before.
Not me.
And after listening this over and editing,
Alright, first off,
Nothing
are you
sounds nice.
starting vampire or zombie?
I haven't decided yet. I didn't know I was going to be first. So, I'm going to go with zombie.
Alright.
Alright.
Bold choice.
My number 3 pick for zombie is Shaun of the Dead.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I really like this movie. I love
out.
Edgar Wright. Edgar Wright is super fun, and it was like one of the first zombie movies I'd ever seen, actually, because when it came out, when was it? 2004, yeah. So I would have been 14. So just getting into movies.
My mom didn't let me go see it.
Oh, I snuck into the local theater to see it, and I thought it was super fun. And like, by that time, I didn't really understand the zombie tropes, but I understood them enough from like cultural osmosis, and I was like, oh, it's funny. And then there's just enough in the movie to like teach you about zombie tropes that it's just so funny and so like. There are parts of it that are, like, legit would fit exactly in a zombie movie. Like, when they're at the Winchester, and they had to, like, go to the Winchester, have a pint, wait till the law blows over.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting Shaun of the Dead to be a third place pick.
Really? You were expecting higher?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I wanted to get myself in there.
Yeah. Might be in a tough spot to convince us that your number 2 and 1 are better than Shaun of the Dead.
Oh,
I guess we'll see.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
I was
on that.
Had you not picked that, I was probably going to pick that on my turn.
I think
right
it makes
now.
sense as a third.
I think it does too.
I think it's a
Really?
good third.
I didn't like it that much.
So, but you guys both like it, and you
Yeah.
guys both think it should be on the list.
Oh
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
for me, it might be more of a... maybe it's not number 1, but...
Yeah.
I guess we'll see how it all shakes out.
Okay, great. So,
Yeah, you gave me an idea at some point, for a rap song. It would be a parody of MC Hammer, and it would be a rap song about how big your penis is, and it'd be called "Too Legit to Fit."
what does this have to do with anything?
You said something about something fitting, and I was like, wait a second. You said it fits, so "Too Legit to Fit."
Okay, I'm gonna select all of this to be deleted. I'm
What?
doing it right now. Okay,
What?
what is
No.
your pick?
People, you didn't just delete that in real time, did you?
Yep, I did.
Why?
The past does not exist.
It's gone.
It was so
Because
good.
editing on the fly is super easy to do.
Yeah.
I think what...
Barely an inconvenience.
Well, now you're just stealing from Ryan George.
I know, Ryan George is my hero. Go on.
He's okay.
I don't trust anyone with 2 first names.
I agree.
All right, Greg Orange. Wow.
My cousin's name is Orange.
Orange, you
Paul.
glad?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you glad is his middle name.
Orange,
Yeah.
you glad? His first
Anyway,
name is not
what are you
Greg.
picking? Vampire
Orange you
zombie?
gland.
Okay,
Orange
good
you
job.
gland Paul. His name is Orange you
Okay,
gland.
okay, go on. Orange, you gland. Mr.
Alright.
Mr. Paul, I like how she called you Paul today. Anyway, go on.
Wait, someone called me Paul?
Just go on.
Who called me Paul? Did one of the comics call me
Alexa
Paul?
did.
She called me Paul?
Yeah, yeah, she did.
When?
It doesn't matter. Just
No,
let's
it's
move on.
funny. Tell me.
No, we're not going to do it during
During
the
her
pod.
set?
It just, yeah.
She called me Paul? Did she say...
Because she was talking about how white and pale she was.
Yeah.
And she's like, just like my friend
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
I totally missed it. I was probably busy, like, posting her photo to my Instagram story. Like
Yeah.
my friend Paul. That's hilarious. I wish I'd... That would have made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair, though. I think one time I might have called her Alexis. Alright, so obviously I'm going to go with a zombie movie.
Mm-hmm. Get those out of the way when
Yeah.
we can.
I'm going to go with Zombieland.
That's great.
Gotta get that. But so of the ones on my list, Zombieland is the main one where it's like, I don't want one of you to get it.
Yep, that was... I was going to either pick Shaun of the Dead or Zombieland.
I was assuming Zombieland would go at some point.
All right.
To me, it feels like more of a third pick.
Yeah.
Good, solid third
But
pick.
tell us a little bit why you like the movie.
I think it does a good job of blending comedy with horror.
Mm-hmm.
Case in point would be Bill Murray in it.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, yeah. I didn't even put that together. Yes.
yeah, for the viewers, we've got Ghostbusters on mute, just playing on the TV while we record this.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray's actually on the screen right now.
He just looks funny. It's always good.
Well, and he's
Yeah.
like, in Zombieland, I felt like he was a return to classic Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Like,
It was so good.
yeah, he's so funny in that.
Especially afterwards. Like, my quick thing that I'll say about Zombieland is it's really funny and it's really well put together, but it was kind of a magical moment of all the actors. Like, looking back now, how did you get all these together in one movie?
Right. So, oftentimes, I will be annoyed by at least some of the casting in a movie.
Yeah.
But all 4 of the leads are perfect.
Yeah.
Um,
You little spit fuck. Yeah.
is that a line from it? I haven't seen it for a while.
Woody Harrelson talking to Jesse Eisenberg.
He calls him a spit fuck?
He calls him a spit fuck.
That's
multiple times.
fantastic.
And I love that line.
How do I not remember that? So yeah, it has good zombie stuff in there too, like the
Yes.
double tap. Like that's just good advice.
And a good sequel name.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is a good sequel name. Although I did not like the sequel nearly as much as the original.
Yeah, I thought it was okay, but I probably won't pick it. I
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah,
I think it did a
also
very good job
wasn't.
of doing a sequel. Like, it was not going to be as good, but it was, like, serviceable.
Yeah, and like the
It
Zoe
wasn't
Douche
disappointing,
character is
but-
pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Zoe Douche.
Do you have any...
Any closing thoughts on Zombieland?
Yeah, I think my closing thoughts are that when I first saw Zombieland, when it hit theaters in 2009, I remembered thinking, oh, this Woody Harrelson kid is alright. Because I remember
This kid.
it famously said, and introducing Woody Harrelson. I was like, well, he's the one unknown in this star-studded cast.
He got the introducing? That's crazy.
Yeah, well, it was his first movie.
Obviously.
Yeah, in 2009, he was like 12 years old. It said, and introducing Woody Harrelson. I was like, well, all right, let's see if this kid's got chops. And then,
Nice. And then he was in the movie 2012 shortly after that.
yeah, just like a few years later, and as they say, the rest is history. He retroactively did White Men Can't Jump.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, a time machine.
Alright, so those are your closing thoughts then?
Yeah, a time machine was involved. Woody Harrelson is a time traveler. Greg, your turn.
Alright, well, given that both of you picked zombie movies, I'm gonna switch it up and move to vampire.
Bold.
Alright.
Also, I feel like I have more zombie movies in my mind
Really?
than vampire movies.
I find that shocking.
So I'm gonna go with Interview with the Vampire for number 3.
That's fair. Why?
That's what was going to be my next pick. Okay,
Well
go on.
played.
Why?
Why'd you do it?
I think it's probably the best Anne Rice vampire movie. Classic.
say
It's
best-
like a prototypical.
It's pro.
Did you say the best and Rice?
No,
Anne Rice? Do you
Oh.
know who Anne Rice is?
Presumably she's a woman.
Yeah.
She is
the author of Interview with the Vampire.
Are we sure those are her pronouns?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What? Why?
Well, I don't know. People care a lot about pronouns. I know that you're a transphobe. Callback. But the rest of us care about pronouns.
Okay.
That's a
Greg, go on
strange
with your-
digression. But
Well, because I don't know who she is, so I want to make sure we're getting that pronoun right.
Okay.
Okay.
Greg, describe it more.
it's kind of like the prototypical vampire. It's kind of where my mind goes when I think of vampire is
Oh,
to
not
like
me.
this movie.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I don't think it's like a perfect movie, but like it's very it's bombastic. It spans a long time period. You know, everyone worked hard. Tom Cruise is like a weird, insane person.
He's
And he
super-
plays a vampire in the movie.
You've never seen this movie.
Did you say it's boombastic like the Shaggy song?
Bombastic.
Bombastic.
Oh, not boombastic, Mr. Fun.
I like how you are arguing to have any other conversation besides what's relevant.
Well, isn't that what a podcast is?
No.
Who can say?
Who's to say?
Yeah.
I think I have seen it. I just don't remember it.
But yeah,
It's-
Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, Tandy Newton. I
This
think.
movie-
It's got Antonio
Antonio
Banderas.
Banderas.
Okay, so-
And introducing
Oh, right.
Oh, Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson. of
introducing Kirsten Dunst.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I've seen Interview with a Vampire.
That's an actual introducing.
Right, well, true. Interview with a Vampire is like my penis. I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
That's not a good joke.
You don't. You don't know that.
So
You don't know.
I want to. Do you have any other thoughts? Because I want to say a couple of things. About
That is a good joke.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I want to mention the classic Norm
Oh.
Macdonald joke about Interview with a Vampire. Could have been gayer. And
Are you
I
sure
think
that
that's
was a joke?
Yeah, it's a good
because I don't know if
criticism.
it's possible for that movie to be gayer.
I mean, it could have been more explicitly gay.
That'd have been nice. I might remember it if it had been more explicitly
And then
gay.
also Christian Slater was the
Oh,
interviewer.
you mean Kirsten Slater?
Huh.
Oh.
So I really liked that movie. I absolutely loved it when I was like 16 and watched it for the first time, and I watched it multiple times, and then that got me to read multiple Anne Rice novels. So she was the one who kind of like created this whole idea of this version of vampires in our like modern storytelling. Like Twilight borrows so much from her with the whole like vampire council thing and like this this version of you sired a vampire and then therefore they're in your debt and this whole like hierarchy of stuff. I don't know if Anne Rice
True
like
Blood.
invented it. Yeah, like True Blood. I don't know if Anne Rice invented it, but she was such a big deal in this time with that she really
Yeah.
cemented these ideas. And if
And I
you
feel
read,
like a lot of vampire lore originates from Anne Rice.
Yes.
A lot of the stuff that's sort of like been picked up in other movies and what
Exactly.
this or that.
we just think it's so far back, but no, it's kind of just her. And yeah.
So, I heard once, I didn't look it up to see if it's true, but I heard from a reliable source that Anne Rice was an atheist. And
I
she...
didn't know who Anne
if this
Rice
is leading to a
was.
joke, I'm going to kill
No,
you.
it's not leading to... No, I think this is actually very interesting. Anne Rice was an atheist, and I think she... I can't remember if she was, like, defending atheism, like, against a Christian or something. But she started doing, like, research into the history of atheism. And she quickly decided that the atheist literature, it was, like, the sloppiest academic work she had ever seen. And long story short, by researching atheism, she ended up becoming a Christian.
that does kind of make sense, but like that's the point of science, is that you can't prove a negative. That is how the scientific method works.
Yeah.
You can only disprove and build up a theory about disproving. So you can never have a solid argument about atheism because that is a negative. That's how the scientific method works.
Yeah.
I'm a PhD scientist, by the way.
Yeah.
Just to throw out my credentials onto what I just said.
Yeah. So anyway, that was interesting.
No, but that does make a lot of sense. Yes.
Yeah, it was interesting to me that, like, as an academic, the way that this story was told to me was she was like shocked at how low the quality was of, like, the atheist academic literature.
Yeah.
And she ended up joining my team, which is the Christians. So, woo!
All right, so now
Alright.
I'm already having a issue of I want to pick a bigger movie that I know you guys that I could pick higher, but I kind of just want to pick. But I can argue for other ones to be higher.
You want to make sure we don't get it.
So this movie I kind of have higher rated than some other ones, but I think it's perfect to pick here because everything that Anne Rice kind of set up as an idea of what a vampire is, Taika Waititi made fun of that
It's a good
in
pick.
a movie called What We Do in the Shadows.
That's a fun pick.
Oh, interesting.
Did you guys not have that on the
So-
list or higher? Or
No, I have
Well,
a lot of...
That was like my number one vampire movie.
really?
And you're doing it for number 3.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Haha.
Interesting.
So I see. That's the thing. I like picking it early so I can still have it on my list. What We Do in the Shadows is such a fun movie, and like, so, maybe this is. No, I'm not gonna say my strategy. Yeah, but
The best vampire movie of all time.
it's so funny. It's
You're going to
so
have to
good.
argue
I was
like
about to
two
say.
others are better.
I was about to say it's so fucking funny, but we are werewolves, not swearwolves. But vampires like swearing, so it's okay. Yeah, and it just, and I loved that movie, and I didn't watch the show for a while because I was like, it's not going to be as good as the movie. And then after you watch the show, after a couple seasons, you're like, this is way better than the movie. It's
I don't even think I knew there was a show.
Oh, it's so. It's
What
on like
streaming service?
I have no idea, but
Yeah.
it's
I'll
on
look
like
it up.
season like 5 or 6 now.
Damn, so it's still going?
I think it just ended. I think they concluded everything.
Oh, that's my luck.
Greg, have you seen the show?
I've seen some. I mean, it's pretty good, but I haven't
Yeah,
gotten
but
that
tell us
multiple seasons into it.
So tell us about the. So I'll say another thing
I said
about
the movie is very funny.
It's just very fun. I don't know how much to say about it besides just like it's funnier, and then when you learn more about
When I think about like a
vampire stuff, it gets funnier and funnier.
like a dedicated comedy movie, like really all you can say is that it's really funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Like don't want to like spoil all the bits, but
Yeah. But it was gonna be your number one.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I mean,
Because
I don't know if
you
I've
said
seen
you
a vampire movie that I like more. I mean, there's some that are in the same like echelon.
I mean, you were the one who
But-
said that you had more zombies than vampires on your list.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
But I think I just like zombie movies more than you guys. I feel like I like vampire movies on average less than zombie movies, I guess.
Yep. Okay.
Mm,
Or
that's-
maybe
that's
like
fair.
on, I don't know, if you, whatever. It does,
Yeah.
like my favorite, I don't know, it's neither here nor there.
The only thing I'll say about the last thing I'll say about this, because I can't say too much about it because it's like it's funny, and this is exactly what I was saying about Shaun of the Dead.
I mean,
Is
really,
that I like movies that are comedic in their trope that actually fully respect their trope. They actually understand, and you can tell that the filmmaker is an actual fan of this, not like scary movie. Oh, is this so dumb? They actually are a fan, and
Oh, right.
this is like a love letter to.
Oh, for
that.
sure.
And so that's what Shaun of the Dead and What We Do in the Shadows are. So
Right. Yeah, you want the humor to come from a place of love, not from a place of mockery.
yes, exactly.
So, that show currently it's on Disney Plus and Hulu. Oh, Rick, are you writing down our choices?
Yep.
Oh, good, because I'm pretty drunk at this point. I've been
Yeah,
drinking
that's-
all night.
That's,
Okay, I already picked Zombieland.
I did pick Zombieland.
Alright. I might want to go ahead and get started on my vampire movies.
I'm already deep into the pod.
We are
You're
so-
on to your second pick.
And my
Yeah.
second pick. Alright.
Yeah, this decides everything.
Alright, I'm doing this as here's my hot take. For my third pick on vampire movies, I'm gonna pick Sinners.
Mm.
I'm picking Sinners because I don't like that movie as much as a lot of people do. But I did think it was very good. It's by far the most recent vampire movie I've seen. I watched it 6 days ago. So it's fresh in my mind. Last Monday night, it's Monday night by the way, I woke
That's
up and I
another
watched
throwaway.
Deadpool and Wolverine, and then immediately afterwards watched Sinners. Because those were like my two birthday movies. I'd never seen them before, and we watched them on my birthday, which it was. And Sinners, I think it's just a high quality movie. They're like sometimes separate from how much you like a movie, there's just a question of how high quality is it.
Mm-hmm.
And Sinners is just a very high quality movie. You just feel like you're getting treated to a really an experience that somebody put a lot of care and thought into.
Yep.
And that's just nice. Like you feel like you're in good hands. I felt opposite about this as I normally would. I actually thought the movie kind of got worse when they introduced the vampires. Before they introduced the vampires, it just felt to me like this is just almost like a startlingly well done period piece. I thought the dialogue was so good. When the two, for the purposes of this movie podcast, I'm going to assume that people have seen it. I'm not
Sinners is too new. I wouldn't spoil anything.
I'm not going to give like plot spoilers.
There are vampires in the movie.
There are
There
vampires.
vampires.
That's. I'm sorry if that was a spoiler. Someone spoiled that for me, and I wish they
That's
hadn't.
how it's advertised.
Oh yeah. So that's not our fault. But like early in the movie, when the twins are picking up their
Nah, they
cousin-
cousins. Sorry, go on.
yeah, when they're picking up their actual cousin from the church where his dad is the pastor. this is just an example of how good the dialogue was. These two wealthy cousins picking up, well, these two wealthy twins picking up their cousin, and they say, this is a paraphrase probably, there's $2 out here waiting on a dime.
It's so good.
It's such colorful, it seems like period authentic dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a treat. This movie did not need vampires.
Yeah.
Like, I was all in just for these two brothers who got back down south from Chicago. Just like, how did they make their money? Just seeing, seeing how they negotiate with the locals, like, to get what they want to open up their new juke joint. And even the term juke joint, it's all just, it's so period and geography specific. It's so fun. And then it turns out to also be a vampire movie.
Yep.
Which I thought it took something great and in my opinion made it kind of silly.
Yeah, but I think that's... the first time I saw it, I thought the same thing, and then I listened more and was like, oh, there's a lot that I didn't realize how good of a movie it was because it went that way. So, Greg, do you have any other thoughts about Sinners before we move to you?
I mean, I would probably put it higher.
Yeah,
I think it's a number 3, but that's neither here nor
again,
there.
that's why we have to pull these away from each other.
Yeah,
it makes
it's a smart pick if you don't like it, I guess.
Well, I like it. I mean, I'm saying it's my third favorite vampire movie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, Greg, you're up next.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Nosferatu, the 2024 Robert Eggers film. It's also
Wait,
a period piece.
sorry, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear...
Film.
What's the name of the movie?
Nosferatu.
That was actually really good. All right.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, what do you
nice.
think about it? Or I put that under zombie. That's a vampire.
Yeah. Well, I've never been... I'm not the biggest period piece guy, but I like how he makes the time period just feel like utter shit. Which I feel like a lot of people, when they're making a period piece, they like to romanticize it. And like my viewpoint is generally that like the past, especially like the distant past or like the 1800s or whatever, like probably sucked a lot. And this movie really leans into that hard. And I haven't seen all of his movies, but like the Witch or whatever, also the Witch also leads into that hard of just like the time that the movie is set is just ass, and that's fun. But also this movie just like there's a ton of attention to detail. You know, it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Classic tale.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's fantastic.
It's a nice movie.
I feel some type of way about Eggers. Like, people keep telling me that he's amazing. And, like, he's fine. But then I watched this and I was like, this is really good. This is, like, a great retelling of it. And it just feels immaculate. Like, the visuals, the setting is just awesome. It's amazing.
Is the whole thing in black and white?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
And then you don't have any thoughts because you haven't seen it.
Although, Nicholas Hoult is in it, and I think he's fantastic.
He's great.
I want to give just momentarily a shout out to the movie The Menu starring Nicholas Hoult.
No, we're not going to do that. That's about something else.
No,
my next pick... No.
Rick, I already did it.
Okay, that was your shout out. Great. My next pick is going to be another vampire movie. Because as I'm looking at it, I don't know. This is the one I'm going to pick. That's why. I'm going to pick a movie that is a remake. And a lot of people say that the original is better. And I've never actually seen the original. But a movie, Let Me In. Which is a remake of Let the Right One In.
That's true.
That is
And-
true.
Have you guys seen the movie?
Yeah, it's directed by the guy who directed Cabin in the Woods, right?
No.
Oh.
It's directed by Matt Reeves.
Oh yeah, Matt Reeves.
Yeah.
He did Batman or the Batman.
Yes,
or
he did
whatever.
that Batman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did the Apes movies.
Okay.
I saw this movie and then it doesn't matter about the original one, but I thought it was such an interesting way to portray a vampire. Greg, have you seen this movie?
I've seen both of these.
No, nice. Like,
Right.
and I loved the idea of that, and it was so well done. And this is like Chloe Grace Moretz,
Moretz, I think.
and you could just see like, oh wait, okay, she's a star. She's just obviously an amazing actress already, like at such a young age.
Well, because she had already played Hit Girl at that point, right?
I think it was right after Hit Girl. Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it was right around that period where it was.
Yeah, this
Like-
movie is 2008.
But it just similarly to what you said about.
Oh, it's 2008?
Yeah.
So that's before Kick-Ass. That's before Hit Girl.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But similarly to what you said about Nosferatu, this movie does a really good job of like this kid in this tiny little place in the middle of winter, and he has nothing, and he just goes into this little playground and he meets this other little kid, and it just like feels like that type of thing when you are 11 years old and you don't have any friends, you have nowhere to go, and then this person like becomes friends with you, and it really like hits on that thing. And so the idea of vampirism, where vampires understand how to pull people in, and usually it's through like sexuality,
Oh,
usually it's
yeah.
through like enticing of like your deepest desires. But the deepest desire in this movie is just a friend on the jungle gym in the
Aw.
middle of winter.
It's like the Phillips sketch from SNL with Mike Myers, with him and Nicole Kidman. Have you seen it?
No,
Okay.
sure.
It's like that. So,
Oh, actually, this is 2010.
Yeah.
The remake is 2008.
Yes.
or the original is 2008?
Yeah.
Okay.
The remake is 2010. And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
original is
the
2008.
remake is October 1st, 2010. So yeah, that was like 6 months after Kick-Ass.
Yeah, so it's exactly that time. And I just thought it was very well acted. Oh, and also it was
Yeah.
so everything is
I watched the Let the Right One In after I watched I think I watched the original first. I remember watching it and going like, "Oh, it was pretty good, I guess." And then I watched the American remake, which is supposed to like dumb it down or whatever. And then I watched and I was just like, "Oh, that's what happened."
so perfect. It is
Yeah.
better for a dumb American audience.
Yeah, I mean, also that was like 15 years ago, so
Yeah.
I was like, well, I guess I was like in high school or something.
I just remembered, I had to look it up. Richard Jenkins is
Is he
her original caretaker, as in her original partner.
Wait, like in real life, Richard Jenkins raised
No.
Chloe Grace
No.
Moretz?
So, in the movie, this little girl's a vampire. That's not like spoiler. That kind of just is known right off the bat. And then Richard Jenkins plays the caretaker of this little girl.
Oh, and Cody Smith McPhee plays the boy. Didn't he play Nightcrawler?
He
In...
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice.
I forgot about that. So that's my pick for my number 2. It's better than What We Do in the Shadows because it's a lot more feeling of like actual vampire. It has a lot more emotion to it. What We Do in the Shadows is great, but it's funny and just lighthearted.
And you
where
don't like
this is-
comedies.
Yes. No,
I would argue that What We Do in the Shadows is better than Let Me In.
well, I wouldn't argue that. Jeff, use your turn.
I believe Let Me In also used that song that I played the last time we partied. That like that German '80s song Doot Doot is like Freer or Freuer or something. It's also in Vanilla Sky, but we were all feeling it. That song is a total vibe, and I think they used it to great effect in the movie Let Me In.
I also like the tagline for this movie. Innocence dies, Abby doesn't.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's a good tagline.
That's a really good tagline. Wait, her name in it is Abby?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, it's interesting how much higher the Letterboxd rating is for What We Do in the Shadows, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Well, the reason
I like that movie more. It like hit me on a very emotional level because I felt that a lot as a kid going out to like sit in a little playground.
And everyone
I'm just saying, if I was 10 years old and this 10-year-old girl came up to me, I would become a vampire.
Well, who wouldn't?
I that is solid for me. That Let Me In is higher than What We Do in the Shadows. I don't need to argue more.
I don't know. I think What We Do in the Shadows is better, not close, but that's neither here nor there.
I did my argument.
Let me see here.
If you want to see the...
Yeah, I know that I have one each so far. Oh, that's nice. So far I have Sinners and Zombieland.
Yep.
Those are solid picks. Alright. I think I'm gonna go with another vampire movie.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide what do I want my next pick to be. Alright. I think for my second pick for vampire movie, for number 2, I'm going to go with Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Hell yeah.
Okay. So,
Alright,
why
so
do you
how
like
is
the
that
movie?
better than Sinners?
How is that better than Sinners?
Well, it's very similar in that it's a period piece.
That is true.
They both deal with racism, kind
Yeah,
of.
they both deal with racism.
I mean, I've actually never seen that, but...
Really?
Pretty sure I watched it.
Oh man,
I can't
guess.
actually remember. I feel like I watched. Or maybe I watched one about. Isn't there one also with zombies too?
Yeah, there's Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, which really didn't resonate with me.
I think maybe I
those
watched
are-
the Lincoln one. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was the Lincoln one.
Yeah,
that I
Abraham
watched.
Lincoln Vampire Hunter is a very good movie.
Yeah, I
Okay,
feel like it
tell us
didn't
about it. Why do you
leave
like
much
it?
of an impression on me,
Mm.
but that's neither here nor
Yeah,
there.
it's I mean, taste is subjective. It's just a really good movie. I haven't seen it for a long time.
So you're
but
saying it speaks where it's obvious that Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is better than Sinners.
well, you can tell by the title alone. I mean, Sinners is an uninspired movie, whereas Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, it was somewhat inspired.
Yeah, so most people would agree. Isn't it based on like with zombies, but now they're Pride and Prejudice with zombies?
No,
Pride and
it's-
Prejudice
it's-
with zombies
it's different
was first,
because-
right?
I
Pride and
think
Prejudice and Zombies, and then Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters were
Uh,
books that were popular, and then I think this movie came after that.
well, this movie was also based on a book. This movie came before the other movie. I don't know
Oh,
what
did
order
it?
the books were published.
Okay.
I should say I don't know in what order the books were published. I was going to say I don't know what order the books were published in, but I didn't want to end my sentence with a preposition
Sure.
because that's a no-no. You're not going to get laid if you end your sentence with a preposition.
Okay.
Trust me, I know. I end a lot of sentences that way.
Okay.
So,
Do you have any other... about
other
that?
thoughts, just that, gosh, I can't even remember who's in it. It might be a bunch of nobodies, but it's a good-ass movie, and I remember All right, my brother would back me up on this. My brother and I are both geniuses, and we both think this is a very good movie. And I remember we showed it to my parents at some point, and my dad, after the movie, my dad was very concerned because he thought kids are gonna watch this movie. Yeah, my dad's concern was that kids are going to watch that movie and think that Abraham Lincoln actually was a vampire hunter. His concern was that American kids are not going to know history because of this movie, which I thought that was a weird take.
That is a weird take.
Yeah.
Almost as weird as your take.
Yes.
Ha ha ha. So anyway, Sinners is a very good movie. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is slightly better.
Just slightly better.
Yeah, it's slightly better.
Okay.
All right. I think it's Greg's turn now.
Agreed.
You guys know you're supposed to pick the movies from 3 to 1.
Yeah, so
That's what I'm doing.
Greg disagrees with our order so far, but it's highly subjective.
I know Greg's number one pick.
I don't know. I have a few options, but I think I might switch because I feel like I have a few moves to make and vampires left. I might want to branch out a bit.
You had all this time to think.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking at all.
You were just arguing.
Yeah.
Well,
there was so much to argue about.
He's
though.
also getting drunk. That's respectable.
Yeah.
Alright, I would like to pick 28 Days Later for zombies.
Ah, no! Why did you pick that? That's your number 3?
Yeah.
That's your number 3? It's like one of the best zombie movies of all time.
In my opinion is different from yours.
That's not allowed.
Okay, tell us about it.
It's a nice movie. It's shot on a potato.
It's shot on an actual potato. Like, I think
It kind of redefines zombie movies in a way, and they're like afterwards, after 28 Days Later, they were fast and scary again, and
Hey, but they weren't zombies. They had the rage virus.
yeah, the rage virus.
So this is a thing we talked about off mic of like, well, what describes a zombie movie? And like, it's a general this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so many zombie movies are like, no, it's technically not a zombie.
Yeah, like don't say the Z word.
Yeah, but it's a hella zombie movie.
Yeah, but kind of reinvigorated the zombie because I feel like after like the 80s, like the zombie genre kind of like died down.
Yeah.
And this kind of like brought it back into into like the mainstream. It made them scary again. And I remember like I was too young to watch it like exactly when it came out, but I remember like seeing the trailer and seeing bits and pieces like here and there, and to me it seemed like the scariest movie of all time.
Terrifying, yes.
And maybe it's in the ballpark. I mean, watching it now, I don't know if it's the scariest movie ever made, but
It's one of those movies that I remember when I saw it, I was like, this is absolutely terrifying. And then when the new one was about to come out, I rewatched Days and then Weeks. And I was like, wow, this is the most potato quality ever. You can't see anything. But it was still pretty scary, actually.
Yeah, and that's my, I don't know, Danny Boyle.
I mean, it's very Boyle-esque.
Yeah.
I've said all my thoughts already.
Yeah, they shot part of like the empty streets and like the crack of dawn to
it's crazy the
not the
one
crack,
about
but-
that the Is it the London Bridge? Is it actually the London Bridge? Because it's the bridge that goes up to
Well,
Parliament.
I think the London Bridge fell down. Isn't that how the song goes?
Well,
I don't know if it fell down.
It's currently falling down.
Oh yes, it's always in a perpetual state of falling down.
Yeah,
It's
but
very
a banger
present
movie.
tense.
And yeah, I didn't want any of you to have it, so now I have it.
Yeah, and then obviously now he won an Oscar.
Plus, I feel like maybe
What is his name?
Danny Boyle?
No,
Cillian Murphy?
Cillian Murphy.
Did he win for Oppenheimer?
I think
yeah.
so. Yeah.
Oh.
Or no?
No,
Or no, it was
no.
Adrian Brody for
Oh,
the
right,
Brutalist.
Brutalist.
Oh, so Cillian Murphy does not have an Oscar.
Right, but RDJ won for.
Or like brutally long.
It-
Anyway,
I like how that's
28
the
days later.
I also like so that was the third zombie movie chosen.
Yep, that's my number
And
3.
Shaun of the Dead and Zombieland. We actually picked movies where they said the word zombie. Yours doesn't count because they didn't actually say the word zombie.
Lost on a technicality.
All right.
Those are some pretty solid picks for number 3.
So after that, I think I have a perfect pick for the next one, and I like it more than Shaun of the Dead, and I like it more than 28 Days Later. I know this is crazy to say, but it's 28 years later.
It's a long time.
It's longer than weeks, so
That-
obviously it's better.
That's almost a century.
28 years?
Yeah.
Sure.
Almost 100 years.
In the
I
ballpark.
I loved 28 Days Later when I saw it. And I remember loving 28 Weeks. And then rewatching both those movies. I rewatched them multiple times. And I liked them. And then Weeks went down in my perspective. And 28 Days went up in my perspective.
Yeah, 28 weeks later didn't hold up as well as I wanted to.
Yeah,
on rewatch.
exactly.
Interesting.
But then what was created by Danny Boyle and Alex Garland, I respected so much, and then I was so excited for oh my god, they're coming back. And it's like, it can't be that good. There's no way it can be good.
Yeah,
And
it
then they
was
came
better
out,
than I had expected it to
and
be.
then
It was
28
quite
years
nice.
later is
So this is your number one, or no? This is zombies.
Zombie. Yes, this is my number
You're
2 is
also
Zombie
switching.
over Shaun of the Dead, because Shaun of the Dead is funny and lighthearted and a romp. This movie makes you feel. It's like a
Yeah, and you always like movies that make you feel more, right?
yes.
That's
You joke about that, but
I mean,
that's the difference in
that's
us.
what humans are. I mean, the
don't know.
reason that
I mean,
so many
I like
people
Shaun of the Dead makes me laugh.
Yeah, that's fine.
the reason though that so many people are drug addicts is because what matters is how you feel.
I will
Yeah.
say that in both of your categories, I think your number 3 is like a pretty solid notch above your number 2.
Yeah,
which doesn't
that's
bode
fine.
You've,
well
you've
for
already
you.
said that though.
No,
You're-
and
No, I'm saying it for both categories. Before I said it for just the one. Now I'm saying both.
oh, you're saying for both of Rick's categories.
Yeah, both of Rick's categories.
And so
Okay.
both of them let me in, and 28 years later, make me think and make me walk away from the experience when days or even weeks or even years later.
How many?
I start I keep thinking about it more. There's so much in 28 years later that is
I don't know.
one.
Shaun of the Dead was such a cultural moment. for-
Yes.
And
I agree. I think I did. I think for the 25 for 25 draft, I was a little bit
right on.
too public facing with my picks, and now I'm going a lot more no, this is me.
yeah, but you should do the reverse of that.
No, I don't care.
Well, I mean, just for these picks, you're making your own list. Try to show people hey, my list is better than these other two guys' list. You're trying to win.
But
Now
I-
it sounds like you're playing to lose.
No, I don't care about that. I mean, not that I don't care. I also think that people will regard 28 years later as a better.
People like
Zombie
28
movie.
years later more than Shaun of the Dead. That's what.
I think it's
That's
a.
what you're
I think
throwing
it's
out
a.
there
I
into
think
the
it's a
ether.
more.
I mean, maybe
So
some
as a-
people probably like it more, but I feel like I don't know.
28 years later has a chance of being nominated for Best Picture. There's no realm that Shaun of the Dead would ever be in the contention.
That's
Yeah,
a
but
pretty
Shaun of the
interesting
Dead is
argument.
like a modern
See?
classic, a cult classic, or whatever.
But 28 years later has a lot to say. You're not a thinking man. I'm a thinking man.
That's
Yeah.
true. Greg enjoys things on a very, what could be called a simpleton's level.
Yeah, I am a simpleton. All of my picks are just what would a simpleton decide?
I mean, you do wear a bracelet that says, "What would a simpleton do?"
Yeah. No, it's what would a simpleton decide.
Oh, yeah. My mistake.
You're thinking of what we
No,
do in the shadows.
So
What we decide in the shadows is also a very good movie.
So what you said about like you think it's wrong, but like no, I'm not like I'm like we thought the reverse draft would put people in positions that like, oh no, you took mine. No, this is exactly the order that I would want to pick them in. Yeah.
Right. It's called integrity.
All right, now on to Jeff.
On to Jeff. As I rock your worlds with another stellar movie pick. Alright. So far for zombie movies, I have number 3, Zombieland.
Mm-hmm.
And for
Yeah.
vampire movies, I have number 3, Sinners.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. And for number 1, I've got a lot to choose. So Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
You can't say more about that movie. You have to move on.
I'm just gonna. No, I can. I'm just gonna
No, you
say
can't.
the title is obviously ridiculous, but it's a surprisingly good and earnest film.
I have watched it.
Great. We've already discussed that movie.
I watched it and
Move
went.
on.
Alright.
All right, let's see. I do want a particular movie for number 1 in vampires.
Not as good as Renfield.
I think right now is a good time for you to pick like a number 1. Just because I don't want it to be like 333 222 111. I kind of like you going out.
I mean, you
on
can
one.
do what you feel. I don't have to
Yeah.
do what Rick wants.
No. You
That's
you
true.
said that you'd want that, and I thought it'd be. think
Well,
it'd
I
be fun if you
want
do that.
it, but I also think it might be like there's no chance you guys are gonna pick it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I feel like it's a good time to ask a question like, does
Okay.
this movie qualify?
Sure.
Sure.
That's what the podcast is all about.
Or actually, because of the order I want these in, I might just have to go ahead with number 2
Okay.
for zombie movies.
Sure.
Alright, so I could only think of 4 potential zombie movies that I've even seen.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know you were that low on
Yeah,
them.
and one of them was Shaun of the Dead. So right away I was like, I've only got 3 movies here. That's why I wanted to make sure I got Zombieland right away, because there's a good chance one of you could have picked that.
Oh my god. See that's the other thing. He had to argue. He didn't actually like it. Go on.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying I like the other ones less. But I mean, arguments could be made for almost. Actually, I think it is actually my 3rd favorite of the 3 that were remaining. The one I'm thinking of going for number 2. It has a zombie in it. It's not primarily a zombie movie, but it does have a guy who gets killed and comes back as a zombie, and he's a major character.
Okay.
So, would that count?
Say the
I
movie.
guess it depends on like how much they're in there and
You have
everything.
to, at
They're
this
in
point
it a
say
lot.
At this point, say the movie.
The movie, I used it in the last draft. It's An American Werewolf in London. The guy
It's
turns...
a werewolf
Yeah, I
movie.
don't really
Right,
think
but-
that counts as
but-
a zombie
But,
movie.
No.
but,
Also, he's a ghost.
No, he's a werewolf and his best friend is a zombie.
No,
isn't
his friend is a ghost.
His friend's a ghost.
Is he a ghost?
Yeah, he's a ghost, not a zombie.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember the friend being a zombie.
Okay.
I mean,
Regardless, even if it was a
obviously
zombie,
I can be wrong.
even
here.
if it was a zombie, I would say no.
Yeah,
Because-
well,
I
I
thought we
contend
said earlier
that he's
that
a ghost and not a zombie.
I'm
but
actually looking this up because
Even if
I
he
would
was a
like to.
zombie, I don't think it would count.
It doesn't count. It doesn't
so
matter.
it doubly
You don't need to look it
doesn't
up.
count because it has
Don't look it
no
up.
zombies.
Don't
I
look it
thought
up.
the friend came back as a zombie.
No, he's
Look
a
it up
ghost.
later. Pick
So
a
Or
ghost.
he's a ghost, or like he's a
I remember zombie
imagining
makeup.
or whatever.
I've never actually seen it, but
I
if you
actually
tell me a
have.
movie
Great
called
movie.
American Werewolf in London,
Yeah, but
that's
if
not a zombie movie.
but if
that's a
the-
werewolf movie.
but if the second, all right, so check it out. The AI says yes, an American Werewolf in London features.
I'm not going with. Okay.
It says it actually. I forgot about this. It says it features
Well-
a terrifying scene with Nazi zombies.
Great.
Wait, there's
Still-
Nazis. There's no what?
We are arguing more than is necessary. The answer is no.
Yeah, it's
Pick a new
definitely
one.
you're outvoted.
I think I'll have to watch it again because I mean I could
Sure.
very easily be wrong, but I thought his best friend became a zombie.
No, I don't think so.
When you're very easily, you mean very often wrong.
Well, and I've never been right. In my entire life, I have never once been right about anything.
But I think he's more like returning to. I mean, he's like because he like got killed by the werewolf, and he's coming to his friend in like these visions.
It might be like is it like a Dexter situation where they just want to give him someone imaginary to talk to,
Probably
like his dad or his sister in Dexter New
Yeah,
Blood.
but he's not really there. Is the thing.
Okay, I would buy that. I think they put him in zombie makeup.
Yeah, they have
though.
like the slashes. On
Yeah,
his
that
face.
would be why I'm confused.
So,
All right, so I'm not going to be able to come up with 2 more zombie movies that I've seen. Oh, fuck. I mean, I've seen Zombieland 2 Double Tap, but that's not better than the first one.
you
Or
have
is
to
it?
argue for it.
Fuck me.
We're at that point. That's the point of this. If you
All
have to
right.
pick it, you have to pick it.
All right, I think I have to pick Zombieland Double Tap.
Okay, give us your best reasoning.
All right, the reason it's better than the first movie is because it revisits the original themes and expounds upon them like a good piece of music would. It broadens the world. It takes you to like a fucking mini golf place, maybe, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
No, it takes you to like a big
It's
tower.
up high. It's like, but at the top of that tower, don't they have like mini golf?
yeah, they do.
And it's got Zoe Douche, which I think is how you pronounce that name.
Yeah, who can say?
Her dad directed Pretty in Pink, I believe.
Hey.
Howard Douche.
Mm.
I'm a cinephile. And anyway, I'm a big fan of Zoe Douche, and I loved how girly and just kind of fun her character was. And I just remember thinking, boy, this is better than the original and not worse. I remember
Those are the
thinking,
primary thoughts.
yeah, I remember thinking Zombieland is like my 3rd favorite zombie movie, and this is my 2nd favorite zombie movie.
Nice.
I remember thinking that because American Werewolf in London is a very good movie, but it doesn't have a zombie in it. It has imagined zombies, including the best friend and a Nazi army. But none of those are real, so they don't count. That's what I thought at the time, you see.
And while you're watching the movie, right?
Yes.
Right, okay. So, Greg, do you have anything to say about Zombieland Double Tapped?
I mean, I feel like it's only a bit worse than regular Zombieland.
You mean better?
Yeah, I mean, I think...
No, we can say that it's worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we
we're
don't
allowed.
have to live in your fantasy land.
I mean, it's kind of nice over here.
But, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, Zombieland Double Tap and regular Zombieland are closer in quality than Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter and Sinners. So.
Well, because Abraham
That's
Lincoln
neither
is
here
way
nor there.
better than Sinners.
Yeah, everyone agrees with you on that take.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I have two vampire movies.
So I will say I actually really did like Zombieland Double Tap. I think I liked
Yeah,
it
that's
more
pretty
than a
good.
lot of people. I rated a 4.
The thing about it is, I thought both of them were like, yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Neither of them are like would make it into my top like 10 zombie movies. I think, but
I think it's really good. I think it pays off a lot of what you want in the first movie
Right.
because like it was made so many years after. So it was 2019.
It's like a decade later.
A decade later, and so you
Wow.
thought it was going to be absolute trash, and it's like, no, they actually respected it a lot, and it shows that every actor liked being their character,
Mhm.
and it makes it a lot more fun. And the fact that what's her name, Abigail Breslin,
Yeah.
now is like an actual grown up and not just a
Yeah.
kid actor,
Yeah.
and that was the point of the plot. And that she ran away with this like hippie guy, and it's fun. Like, no, come on, he's great for me. And then it's just like, no, you don't actually understand. You're not actually an adult yet, even though you're over 20 years old. You're still a girl. You're still a little
Yeah.
girl. And I thought that was like a good like overarching plot
Yeah.
device
Right.
for still a zombie story.
Yeah.
I really liked it. It's still like it's a
It's
half a
fun
peg
movie.
down from the original, but still a really good movie.
I agree with everything you said except for half a peg down from the original because I think for all of the reasons that you illustrated, it was slightly better than the first one.
yeah,
All right, now on
everyone
to
agrees
Greg.
with that.
Well, I
So
think
go on to Greg now.
I think it doesn't matter that much what the overall consensus is. What matters is like what's in your heart. I mean, that's the whole point of Halloween.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to pick because I kind of feel like most of my picks that I have planned, I'm trying to weigh in my mind what is the most likely that one of you might select.
Sure.
Interesting way to go.
Yeah, and I don't even know if you've... I don't know. I guess I have a few movies that I was considering for vampire and a fair amount for zombie, but apparently Jeff hasn't seen any zombie movies.
There's,
So
there's,
I guess
it's
I
just
don't
me
have
against
to-
you at this point.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't
Jeff
have to
is
worry
a
about
wild
that.
card.
It's crazy. Like, you'd think I've seen more zombie movies, but I guess I subconsciously avoid them.
Yeah. Because yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to see zombies, I'd go to a family reunion, am I right?
It's not a good bit.
Well, it's a joke, not a bit.
Yeah, but I feel like I know that Rick is gonna pick Wreck for zombies. Anyways.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna pick that. And
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Maybe I should just
Have you
just
seen-
a bone
If you
Rick.
do, I will just stop this recording right fucking now. Don't. Oh my god, no.
That could be a nice pick now that I think about it.
I will
I
hurt
mean,
you.
It's basically named after him.
You guys
Wreck and Rick are basically the same
just
name.
go on. Just keep going.
But I don't know. I mean, tempting.
I mean, do what you feel.
I'm thinking that you're gonna.
It's kind of a good move just to bone your friend for.
I
no
honestly
reason.
don't know. I kind of think I know what your favorite vampire is gonna be. I have no idea your next two zombie movies though.
I just feel like there's so many good zombie movies to pick from.
And that's the thing is like I haven't seen so many of them that you've seen.
yeah,
and you-
exactly.
Yes. And
They're
you know the
uncontested.
one that I want.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Just pick your heart. Don't pick the fuck me.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna pick Wreck, but, you know, I'll just close out my vampire list, I guess. Because some motherfuckers are
Always trying to skate
uphill.
Yes! Fucking knew you were gonna bring that.
I totally forgot about Blade.
Yeah, Blade. I was trying to decide between Blade and Blade 2 because I like them both quite a bit. But I think I just have to go with the original Blade. Wesley Snipes in leather.
I was so happy for you, and I was so happy, and it was like, just as soon as I was like, oh, I forgot that was a vampire movie. Then I was like, oh, that's great. There you go. We'll just give that one to Greg.
Yeah.
Some
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
I mean, that's probably the best vampire line.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best vampire movie there is.
So,
I mean, I disagree. My
Yeah,
number
so
one.
why
besides Abraham Lincoln Vampire
So
Hunter.
why
Well,
is
that's
it
my
better
number
than
two. I've got my number one still.
Why is it better than Nosferatu or Interview with a Vampire?
I mean, I think just the, like, Wesley Snipes factor. I mean, I do like Donald Logue. I feel like he's killing it. And, I don't know, like, Chris Christophers. I'm not reading the cast list. This is just off the dome, of course.
That's true.
It is literally true.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, the 1998 classic. I don't know who directed it, though. I mean, I know that,
It was directed
Guillermo
by...
del Toro directed number 2.
The first
And
one
that
was
a
directed
banger
by
as well.
Jordan Peterson.
Stephen Norrington.
Yeah.
Who?
Stephen Norrington.
Oh,
Oh my
I
god,
don't
he
know.
looks like a Stephen Norrington too.
Really?
Oh!
I mean, it's one of the better, like, superhero
He directed
movies, too.
LXG. League of Extraordinary
Oh,
Gentlemen.
okay. Nice.
And he directed
Yeah.
basically no. Oh, he directed the creepy ass Return to Oz in 1985.
Oh, interesting. But anyway, Blade is just a banger. I just love Blade. I mean, genuinely, it's a great movie. I love Blade 2. That was gonna be my alternate if someone picked Blade. But,
That's also why I didn't need to dedicate that much more because
And that's
I was
why I
like, well,
switched to
Blade is
zombies.
gonna be. I thought you were gonna do Blade 2, Blade.
yeah.
I love it. I
The
love
Blade
it.
movie slap. Wesley Snipes. I don't know. I mean, it's just a cool guy.
All right. So now, everybody in this room, by that meaning the one person who actually has been following and understands, knows my two first picks. Which one do I pick?
No Nosferatu or Wreck.
Don't say it out loud. But yes, that's correct.
Wait, that's your first two picks for top for both. Those are your remaining two picks?
Well, I have to pick. So my pick is for Vampire is gonna pick.
Nosferatu.
The original?
Yes, show the audience. It's a silent film, so I can't say it out loud. I'm just showing the audience the title card that says.
Wait, that's not how that works. You're allowed to speak out loud about silent films.
No, I'm just trying to be funny.
Oh!
You don't understand humor. I understand that.
Well, no, sometimes I don't understand attempts at humor.
So
many of my friends are successful comedians.
So I'm picking the original Nosferatu.
Say it the right way.
1922. That's how he says his name.
That's true, because it's a silent film.
Yes,
You passed
1922 Nosferatu. I think that movie is like it is just the like I was going to pick one of the first vampire movies in this because Greg was making fun of me about like, oh, you're picking like a funny one to begin with, and I think it's like perfect that I picked What We Do in the Shadows, a funny romp on like, oh, we're making fun of this bit, and we're kind of like a love letter to it, and then Let Me In, which is a lot more like realistic, as it were, portrayal of it, like
a lot shittier.
And then Nosferatu, the first depiction of vampires on screen, because it's before Dracula.
Dracula.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dracula is 1931, so it's the first portrayal, and it's done so well, and the way it's shot and the way the music keeps ramping up and then calming down when it's supposed to calm down. Like whenever Nosferatu is being transported, because like you barely see him at all the whole movie, and every time whenever he's on screen, as it were, when he's in his coffin or you see his castle, it's kind of just everything is fine, everything is fine.
awesome.
And then it cuts to his lackey. I forgot the word for the lackey.
Nicholas Holt.
Yeah, the Nicholas Holt type. Yeah. And it's just like
Squire? His squire, maybe?
It's his like his servant, whatever it's called. But
Butler?
and I just constantly remember the way that it makes you
Attaché?
feel, because even the editing in the movie, it just slowly follows Nosferatu because he's so in control, and he just has that essence. He has that vibe to him of like, I'm in control of everything. And then it cuts to London, and London starts going crazy from his arrival.
Oh, right. And then they play the Third Eye Blind song.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to London. I told you I don't care.
Exactly.
Don't want to go to London.
And it all wraps up in such a beautiful way because it's all like understood as to what actually happens, because it's a lot of like the whole idea of Nosferatu is like buying up property, and has a giant nose, and he understands finance, and these certain types of people are coming over here, and they're all weird. We have to be scared of these Jewish fellers.
Well, that's why they called it Nosferatu, right?
Exactly. And it's a movie that I've watched like 6 times, and every time I watched it, I just understand, oh, this is what they were trying to do. Oh, this is what they were trying to do. And you just see more and more of the film styling being pulled to other things, like other horror. And that's why that's my favorite vampire movie.
Have you seen the sequel, Nosferatu?
I like that joke. I have to,
Oh,
Was it too smart? Was it too philosophical?
That's a good joke. Okay,
Thanks.
Jeff.
All right. Well, so far, I've got some very good lists. And now I have to come up with...
So you have 2 of each, right?
Yep. So I have to come up with my... Oh, no, I take
Wasn't
it...
there only one other zombie movie that you've seen?
Yeah. If it counts as a zombie movie.
Greg still
Let's
has
see.
2 picks in zombie.
Well, I mean, I've been looking at my zombie movies, and I was like, maybe I picked 28 Days Later too high. There's just so many to choose from.
Yeah.
But I did pick that one specifically because I thought you guys might. But I also have plenty that I feel... Well,
I mean-
not even plenty, but like, I feel like I have enough that I can choose.
I
sounds
was
like you have
I
more
was
than
yeah, go on.
Alright, so... Curious what you guys think about this. I'm going to go number 1 for zombie movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's literally the only other one I've seen.
Yep.
I Am Legend. Now, an argument
I
can
forgot
be
that
made.
you did put that in the top 25. Didn't you argue for that?
I think so. I might have. I might not have.
Hey,
I don't think I did.
wait. They are vampires.
They are definitely
Well,
vampires.
They're 100% vampires.
Here's the thing. I personally think of them as vampires. However, there are 2 schools of thought here. One, I'll say what we're all thinking. One is that they're vampires because...
That's what we're all thinking because that's the obvious thought.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because they... But that's only because they avoid the sunlight. That's the only reason they're vampires. They don't have any of their cognitive faculties, which makes them zombies.
I mean, they have a little bit, but
They
zombies
have
also
none.
have
They
a
have
little bit.
they have
No,
they have
so-
virtually none.
I'll say quickly.
They can't even speak.
They are. If they never said anything about it, they are zombies. I agree that they are zombie vampires. In that movie, they are zombie vampires.
Right? They're
kind of
they're kind of both.
the conflicts of two.
Yes.
So, yeah, so I think an argument... So, I did a list for zombie movies, and this came up as one of the zombie movies. And I was like, oh, good, that validates me being able to use it. So, vampires need to be invited in somewhere. These creatures do not need to be,
No,
to
they're
be
very much
invited.
not. Yeah.
I mean, only like Dracula or whatever. I mean, there's like sometimes they do, but it
It's
depends
pretty
on-
much every vampire needs to be invited. Even in Sinners, they need to be invited in.
I mean, I feel like in like less than half they do, but that's
In What We
neither
Do in
here
the
nor there.
Shadows, or even talk like they go night clubbing and they're talking about how they have to be
Yeah.
invited into the club.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I mean, I
because
know
that's
it
the
is-
point.
Greg,
It is a riff, but I feel like it's one of the things, but it's not like in every
Greg, can
vampire
you-
movie.
I'm asking this in good faith because I'm genuinely curious. Can you name a single vampire movie where they don't need to be invited in?
Blade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there are vampires in that, but they don't need to be invited? to
Yes.
places?
Oh,
Okay.
I'll name one. Let Me In. Oh shit, that's the name of the movie.
But I don't remember. Do they not need invitations in that?
No, that's the name of the movie.
So they do
Is that-
need. So they do
She
need.
knocks on the window.
You're saying they do need invitations.
yes, yes.
Okay.
That's the point of the fucking movie.
Right,
Yes.
but Blade is one where
that's
they,
what I was trying to make a joke
Yeah.
about.
So in Blade, they legit like don't do the invitation thing.
No, they
Okay,
don't.
okay. Well, that's
also
good to know.
in Underworld,
In Underworld. they
Oh,
don't.
okay.
they very much
Okay,
don't.
okay.
Oh yeah.
So those are more like action movies where the
No.
vampires
I-
will come second.
I think
I
argue.
can name more, like
No.
Daybreakers, 30 Days of Night. that
Yes.
sort of-
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
I can keep
okay.
going with this.
that's
too.
that's good to know. Because
I mean, it's just like a classical thing that the vampires have, but
Okay.
it's not always.
okay, well that's good to know.
But rather than that, we agree it's in Zombie.
Okay, great.
Why is this movie
I
better
mean-
than Zombieland Double Tapped?
I'll let it slide, I suppose.
All right, thanks. Cause yeah, I feel like this is like a rare movie where it could go in either category.
Yes.
Yeah.
It very much could go in either category.
I
Because
do
really,
feel
it's,
like it's probably more of a vampire movie, but it's I mean, it fits in both.
It fits in both.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not perfect for either, but an argument can be made.
Yeah.
So I think this is better.
So this is the last vampire movie.
Yeah,
Yep,
this
we're
is-
done with vampire.
This is my for all of us.
Just
all right.
go on. Yep.
All right, so I Am Legend. I have to argue that it's better than the Zombieland movies.
I mean,
Yes.
that's not that much of a stretch.
No, it's not.
They're all this close.
Yeah.
in terms of.
I mean,
All of your zombie movies are like, yeah, it's fine.
yeah, they're all
This is
fine
perfect to
choices.
put on. Have you seen this movie, Greg?
No, I don't think I have.
So for the audience, I just put on random things to play in the background, and now we're watching Van Helsing,
Oh, I have seen Van Helsing actually.
and it actually is perfect for what we're talking about
I
right
just
now.
didn't know that. I mean, I've seen it like 21 years ago,
Yeah.
but
Shame. That
The
explains
fact you
why
remember
this
the
looks
year.
this
I
looks
hate it.
familiar to me.
is it 2004?
Yeah, I hate that you know that. Is the problem.
I know that for a lot of movies, but I certainly don't know that for Van Helsing. So, Greg, do you have a photographic memory? Like,
No.
when you see
Okay,
a
so
movie
that's-
title,
so
you sort of
that's-
see the year next to it? Because that's
No.
what I usually just kind of see it.
So that's your argument for
Oh, no, I don't think I made my argument yet.
exactly.
I Am Legend.
You are not.
I think it's a good movie about
Zombies.
a virus. A virus that turns people into zombies, more or less. And it really begs the question, what would you do if most people
For a
were
condo
dead
bar.
and if most of the people who survived
Or
were
zombies.
pretty much zombies? It's a little unclear, but they're pretty much zombies. Sort
Isn't
of
that-
vampires,
Yeah,
but
it's got some
Isn't
Dawn
that
of the Dead
every plot of
vibes.
every zombie movie?
yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
It might be. So I don't want it to sound like I'm grasping at straws here. So let me clarify.
I mean, I feel like claiming that this movie or I Am Legend is better than your previous two zombie picks is not that crazy. I don't know.
Oh no, it's definitely better than the other two. Like I definitely got these in the right order. No one is suggesting that I got the order wrong.
Well,
Okay.
Zombieland is better than Double Tap. And Zombieland, you
The
got
sequel is slightly better because it dives deeper into that world.
Of
sure,
course.
sure.
And then I Am Legend. All right, here's the thing about I Am
Okay,
Legend.
say your last segment about it, and then we're gonna move on.
It functions beautifully as a Christ metaphor. Because the Will Smith character, he wants to save everyone. And by the end of the movie, he's a scientist, you see.
Yeah.
By the end
As
of the movie,
was Christ.
yes. By the famously Jesus Christ, comma, scientist.
Yes.
By the end of the movie, the Will Smith character realizes that he can save everyone with his blood.
And you know what?
Time it is.
No.
Shots the clock?
No, also that's a good point. But also, the most famous zombie ever to have lived and died and then risen again is
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jeff the Christian over here.
I would argue that when he rose from the dead, that he wasn't a zombie.
More of a vampire?
Well, he did famously need to be invited in after he rose again. No, I would argue he was neither zombie nor vampire.
Alright.
But when you selflessly want to save everyone with your blood, but they, as a mob, they kill you anyway, that, my friends, is a Christ metaphor.
I do feel like, I mean, I feel like most people's main gripe with this movie is it kind of falls apart a bit in the third act. But the first 2/3 of the movie are pretty great.
I agree.
And, yeah, I don't know, I like it. I mean, there's definitely better picks that could be made.
Not if you haven't seen them.
Yeah, and that's the crux of it. I mean, honestly, the reason I didn't pick Rec or Nosferatu to bone Rec was because I hadn't watched those movies. But I would have picked them just to bone him, and that would have been funny.
Had you seen them?
Yeah, had I
So
seen them.
we should
All
let
right, now's your pick.
hold on. Real quick. We should let the audience know. Part of the way we do these podcasts is we decide on the topic, like I would say, like less than an hour before we start recording. So we give ourselves a little bit of time to quickly like do research and like.
Yeah,
like,
we haven't, like, watched any movies in preparation for this.
Because if we had even like a day or something, I would have watched some zombie movies so that I had more than like 4 to choose from.
Yeah, I mean, you could have mentioned that you've only seen 4 zombie movies.
Well, I
before
thought that
and
would
decided
kind of.
on it.
I thought that would kind of spoil the game.
Alright.
Okay.
That's fair. Alright, well, the thing is,
so-
like, I have so many zombie movies. So that's my pick, right? And I have 2 zombie movies to
Yep,
pick
and
about
you have-
28 days later.
And then I have one zombie movie, and Jeff has one vampire movie.
Yeah.
Alright.
And so We're just playing in the sprinklers now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So I do have a question about what counts.
Okay.
I don't even know if I want to pick it, but is Evil Dead 2 a zombie movie?
Yes.
I
That very
don't
much
know.
there
I haven't
is.
seen it.
There are. No, wait.
There we go.
Yes. There people run off and die, and then they come
They
back.
are reanimated.
They are reanimated. Yes.
Yeah.
But that could be a vampire.
Which reminds
movie.
me, that word I just
No.
said. Once we do honorable mentions, let's go back to that word I just said.
To Reanimator.
Yes.
Oh fuck! Is that a zombie movie?
Yeah.
It's quite literally Reanimator.
Damn it! I could have
That's-
picked
Yeah,
that.
I would count Reanimator as a zombie movie.
Yes.
That didn't show up in my list when I looked up zombie movies.
That's why
'cause
I was trying to.
I own that movie. I love it. I would have picked Reanimator for one of mine.
That would have been a
Movie
good
sick.
pick.
So if we had more than like half an hour to figure out our picks, like if I were at home, I would have looked at the list of all the movies I own and I would have picked Reanimator.
The movie's nice.
That would be an argument for maybe planning these farther in advance, so I could at least look at the movies I own.
That sounds boring. All right, Greg, what's your pick?
I don't know, maybe that's just too solid of a pick to not pick. I mean, I kind of want to pick Train to Busan.
Never heard of it.
I don't think that's a zombie movie. Only because I've never seen that movie and know nothing about
You
it.
don't think Train to Busan is a zombie
It's more of a
movie?
train movie.
It's
It's
more of a
more-
Busan movie.
It's more of a train movie than a Busan movie.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
and there's just so many good zombie movies to pick from.
I can think of 4. Actually, 5 now.
Could pick Scooby Doo on Zombie Island.
Okay. Oh my God, that would have. Okay, just pick a movie and then we'll start talking about these things. That is such a good idea. That movie is great. That movie actually should have appeared in this list.
I mean,
It's better than Zombieland
Perhaps.
Double Tapped.
Fuck y'all. That's a, retroactively, I would like to remove that movie and replace it with Reanimator.
I'm also tempted to pick Brain Dead.
That's another one that I saw that I was gonna pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it had sound. I'm sorry. I'll do it later. I'm playing the McDonald's Monopoly game on my phone.
But
I just won a Winnebago.
nice. Honestly, this is kind of a tough pick. But I think
Go with your
let's
gut.
see.
Gotta pick one for the sake of good podcasting. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's just dead air.
Exactly.
Alright. I guess I'll just go with the Evil Dead 2.
Nice. All right.
That's good
What's-
podcasting.
What's great about the movie?
I don't know.
That's
It's
good.
a classic Sam Raimi movie. It kind of like defined his vibe. I don't know. But I feel like it's
But
just
why
a cult
zombie?
classic.
So, like, the thing is, I was looking at zombie movies, and then Army of Darkness came up, and I was like, that's a skeleton movie. That's not a zombie movie.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel
But
like
Evil Dead 2 is...
well, I feel like they're specifically like reanimated like corpses in Evil Dead 2.
Yes,
and
they very
also
much are.
like if you like get like you can get like turned into a zombie as well by like getting like infected by them.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure it like roughly follows zombie rules.
And it's nice because what other zombie movies have... Oh, I guess it's not little baby zombies, but I guess it's not zombies. It's little baby.
And I guess it's not the most zombie movie in the terms of like there's other stuff going on. There's like a demon or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was just thinking about whether to pick this or Train to Busan, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like Evil Dead 2 just feels like the right pick.
You realize
First
this
spot.
is your penultimate pick.
Yeah, but
Okay. You already know your number one.
I've got moves.
No, okay.
I'll just say that.
I just think it's interesting how this one had more overlap than our last draft,
Yeah.
but still not too much. We were kind of all in our own lanes, and I think that's mostly because a two-person draft, you can't, like, we kind of bump against each other, but we really should have a third person who has seen movies to draft with us.
Or are you talking about how... Well, I've seen a lot of vampire movies. I just haven't seen any zombie movies. So,
I've definitely seen more zombie movies.
Had I
vampire
remembered
movies.
it, I would have picked Reanimator as my number 2. I would have still saved I Am Legend for number 1 because I think that's a very good movie.
You did talk about that in the top 25 for 25.
Yeah, I if I had more time to put together an argument, I think I could.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Right, but I'm saying that if I'd remembered Reanimator, then I would have seen 5 zombie movies, and that would have been enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will say that definitely is more of a zombie movie than American Werewolf in London.
Yes.
I mean,
Just a werewolf movie
I
with
had
no
to ask.
zombies.
I was just trying to think of movies I've seen that have like a zombie in them, and visually that movie has a zombie in it, so I had to try. I didn't want to even mention that movie because I used it as my monster movie, I think, in the last one.
You used what movie?
American Werewolf in London. I think,
did, yep.
I think that was my monster
classic movie, Evil Dead 2. That's my pick for number 2. Could have picked Brain Dead or Dead Alive, I guess it's also called.
Alright, so my last one is my number 1 pick for zombie. I was trying to go through previous drafts, and I thought I had talked about this in the draft before, but maybe I've just talked about this enough in person.
Wreck.
But one of my favorite horror movies ever, Wreck, Reincarnation.
You picked it in the horror draft.
I thought I did. I picked Alien, Sinners, Substance, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Nosferatu.
You must have just
Wasn't it
told us
Wild
about
Card?
it after we finished taping.
Yeah, it probably was in my honorable mentions.
Yeah,
But-
I think it was.
Wreck,
Wreck-It Ralph, you
REC.
mean? You're talking about Wreck-It Ralph, right?
No.
Yes.
Um,
Spanish horror
it's a
movie?
Spanish
Yes.
horror movie, and it's a perfect zombie movie because I think zombie movies are about you meet someone and then you don't know if they're going to turn into a zombie. I think that is the terror. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Before I started saying this, this is our last picks. And before this, it's Shots O'Clock.
It is Shots O'Clock. We've been staring at these for like
I
20 minutes.
meant to do that, and then...
No, it's all good. This is the perfect time. Ooh, I've got a San Antonio shot glass. And you have an I Love New York. Greg, what's your shot glass? Is it a city?
Mine is blank.
Oh.
What? I didn't know I had blank ones. Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry.
apparently you do.
I should throw them out.
Rick has New York, I have San Antonio, and Greg's is a blank shot glass.
And drawing a blank.
Life imitates art.
I think I talked before about why I love Wreck. It's like, it's all in one apartment building.
Is this
Which-
Jägermeister?
No, it's just whiskey.
Oh, it is? Nice.
It's one apartment building, and it's a found footage type film. So everything gets elevated in that way. And then
There's so many
you
good-
meet everybody who possibly could be in the movie because it's a contained location.
I do like that.
And then it's a zombie movie in the best way because as you go through the movie, you're like, oh, Marco, is he okay still? I like Marco. I like that character. Is he a zombie?
That does sound good.
And that's the thing that I love about zombie movies is, are they still real or are they zombie? and this movie plays on both those elements so well. And that's I keep talking about it, but that's my piece on it. And I think we talked about before that neither of you have seen it.
No, I haven't.
I want to though. It sounds
They
good.
did.
I did see Quarantine.
Quarantine is the American remake
Oh,
of the
that's
movie.
what that's based on.
Yeah, I've heard Quarantine is worse, but
It's
I haven't
so
watched
much worse.
Rex, so I don't know.
Quarantine though is with Jennifer Carpenter, and she, I believe,
Yes.
is married to Michael C. Hall in real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we had this exact same conversation before.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have to bring it up in every podcast. That's what the people
All
want.
right, Jeff.
Okay, so first I
So
want
your last
to.
vampire movie?
Yeah,
Vampire.
first I want to rehash that.
Well, how could you ever top Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Oh, it's possible. Believe me. So first I want to rehash my zombie movies. It was Zombieland at 3. At number 2, it's Zombieland 2, but with an asterisk because my pick would have been Reanimator if I had thought of it.
Well,
No, there's no
so
asterisk.
There's no asterisk.
I want the
No.
world to know that
That's
I
not
love
how the game
Reanimator.
This
works.
is all being cut out.
This is not how the game works at all.
I don't
your,
think.
your number 2 is Zombieland Double Tap.
Which is a
With the
wonderful
bullet.
pick.
With a bullet.
Which
Yeah.
is a wonderful. No, there's no
No.
bullet. If there's no asterisk, then there's also
Well,
no
there's
bullet.
no bullets and no asterisks.
We're saving the bullets for when we do werewolf movies. It'll be silver bullets all the
Smart.
way, baby.
Okay, so just say your vampire pick.
So yeah, as I was saying, Reanimator is a very good zombie movie, and I want to be
Maybe it's your
associated
number
with it.
4.
That's your number 4.
Let's say.
That's fine. We can lock it in as your number 4.
That's
Yeah.
fair. More movies for me, I guess. All right, so vampire movies. How do you beat Sinners? Easy. With Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. How do you beat Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
With any
Easy.
other movie.
No.
Just go on easy.
You ruined. I was saying something perfect, and you ruined it with
Go
your
on.
bad attitude.
Go on.
How do you beat Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? Easy. With Vampire's Kiss, starring Nicolas Cage.
I don't know. Does that even count as a vampire movie?
You obviously haven't seen it.
No, I have seen it. That's why I feel like it doesn't count.
It's a vampire movie.
There's no vampires.
Do you think all of that takes place in his head?
I don't even think anything vampire related ever happens.
You
He just
obviously don't
pretends to be
remember
a
it at all.
vampire.
He brings home a woman, and she bites him on the neck, turning him into a vampire.
Oh,
Do you
so
not
like
remember
at the very
that?
end that happens?
No, at the very beginning, he brings home a woman, and she's a vampire, and she turns him into one. You don't remember that?
I guess in my recollection, the movie is about Nicolas Cage thinking he's a vampire when really he isn't, and that's kind of the whole
It's because
crux
at
of
the
the movie.
it's because
No.
it's because at the very beginning he gets turned into a vampire.
I count this as a vampire movie, regardless of what actually happens, based on
the title.
No. Based on my
It does
quick,
have vampire in the
my
title.
quick review of the wiki, it says bites him on the neck, and
Yes.
then he.
Well, I think he does get bitten on the neck, but I don't think he is ever actually a vampire. That's the thing.
He's sensitive to light and collapses in the sight of a crucifix,
Yeah, because he's a crazy
believing
guy.
the bandage on his neck is a vampire bite. And he starts eating cockroaches. Eating cockroaches is from Nosferatu.
Nice.
Yeah, but
No, that
because-
counts.
I don't think-
And wearing plastic fangs and behaving like Orlok from the film Nosferatu.
Yeah, because he thinks he's a vampire. But
It
there's
counts.
no vampires
It
in
counts.
the movie.
It counts in the way that he just let him have this,
I-
like a little 4-year-old. Just like give him this little plastic doll.
I don't need to be compared to a 4-year-old. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it shows the woman, like, her teeth, like, turning into vampire fangs and biting him on the neck.
I feel like she bites him, but she's just like a crazy person.
She is now?
No, just keep arguing. Argue, don't look up shit.
I mean, I don't
Well,
remember
no, I'm
everything
guessing
that
I
happens
can
in the
probably
movie,
find a visual of the female vampire. I'm
but
doing a search for female
I
vampire.
mean, I do
in
feel like the
Vampire's
point of the
Kiss.
movie is that you're not 100% supposed to be sure if he's a vampire or not, or if it's just in his head.
Whoa! That's what this gif is from?
Yeah, that's where he does the
Yeah.
ABCs.
Yeah, he does the whole
A,
alphabet. The
B,
movie's
C,
amazing.
D, E, F, G.
no.
H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P
She
Q-R-S-T-U
fully has vampire
W.
teeth here.
See, that's
She
what
fully
I'm
has
talking
vampire
about.
teeth.
Greg, you're very opinionated for not remembering shit.
No,
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's been a while since I watched it.
But why are you
I
so
do feel like
opinionated
there's
about
no
something you don't
vampires.
remember? It's wild to be opinionated when you don't even remember
Okay,
something.
so
Look at this. Greg, she's got blood all over her mouth.
Well, no, she does bite him, but she's just
But
a lady
you can
that's
see
biting
the
him.
vampire fangs. You can visually
Yeah, but
see
anyone
it.
can have vampire fangs. I feel like that's the point of the movie.
I mean, if your argument is that anyone can have vampire fangs and bite you on the neck,
Yeah, that is my argument, yes.
I
You're
mean-
summarizing my argument pretty well.
I don't think she had vampire fangs the whole time, though. I think she grew that shit in the moment. If you're arguing that anyone can grow vampire fangs and then bite you on the neck,
I'm not arguing
okay,
that specifically.
so why don't argue about the legitimacy of it being on your list. Argue about why
I
it
guess
is
I'm
such a good movie.
outvoted.
Argue about why it's the #1 pick.
because... So I was wrong earlier when I said that the Wesley Snipes line might be the best vampire line.
Okay.
I almost...
Nicolas Cage doing the ABCs.
Well, I almost immediately realized I was wrong because Vampire's Kiss has so many lines that are the best vampire line. One of which is the whole alphabet, ending it not just with W, X, Y, and Z, but after that saying, huh?
That was a good. That was a good.
Thank
Nick
you.
Cage.
Thank you. And it also has the line just running down the street, I'm a vampire! I'm a vampire! Ah!
Wait, he says this in the movie? It's a
Yeah,
vampire movie.
yes.
Stop arguing about
He
it.
runs
then.
because
down-
he's a crazy guy.
A crazy vampire guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
Who
Okay.
was clearly bitten by
I
a
understand
vampire.
that I'm outvoted, but it's just not a vampire.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay.
So, as the person in the room who cares about consensus, I think almost everyone would disagree with you. Almost everyone in the world would disagree with you. It also has the
I don't
amazing
know if
line.
That's true, but
I'm pretty sure that's true.
alright.
Go ahead and ask people if Vampire's Kiss is a
Move
vampire
on. Move
movie.
on. Move on. Move on. Move on. Jesus.
Ask them and see what they say. It also has the amazing line when Nicolas Cage is... I'm trying to remember here. I think he's just like trying to scare like his like secretary or something.
It's just the ABCs.
No, this is a entirely different scene. He's like trying to scare her. He's been like chasing her around the building, and he finally has her cornered, and she's like, please, mister, totally randomly, she's like, please, mister, don't rape me. And he had no intention of raping her, but in that moment he thinks about it. He's like, you know what? I am gonna rape you.
And that's what you like about this movie. All right.
No, I'm telling you the best vampire lines of all time. You know what? I am gonna rape you is one of the best vampire lines ever.
Oh, he actually says that?
Yes, he says, you know what? I am gonna rape you.
Wow.
And it's so ridiculous. It's one of the best vampire lines I've ever heard.
All right. Now let's go to Greg. With
So
the last pick
No,
of
but
the
anyway,
evening.
let me at least wrap it up. So anyway,
That's what I thought you were doing.
that's why... No, I was telling you the best vampire lines.
Okay.
And in closing, for all those reasons and more, that's why Vampire's Kiss is better than Sinners.
Yeah, I mean,
Wonderful. Wonderful.
it does
All
have
right.
vampire in the title. I mean, he's arguably a vampire.
All right, Greg.
You're coming
There's
around.
arguably at least one vampire in the movie, but who
You're
could
coming
say?
around.
Greg?
You're warming up.
Yeah. So I have my
Your best zombie movie. It has to be better than Evil Dead 2 and 28 Days Later.
I mean, there's so many to choose from. Like, I want to choose Brain Dead. I want to choose.
Zombies Kiss.
I want to choose Return of the Living Dead. I want to choose Train to Busan.
Oh yeah, we never picked any of the classics.
Yeah, I need to watch some of these classic
I just don't think
zombie
they're
I want to
movies.
pick Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
but I don't think that's my pick. I think I'm just gonna have to go with, I believe it's 1978, Dawn of the Dead.
Perfect.
That seems like a good pick.
I mean, I've never seen the movies,
Yeah,
so I
well,
can't draft it. So
Yeah,
I
that's why
might have
wasn't-
seen it actually. Who directed that?
The Zombie Man.
George Romero.
Yeah, I think I saw that, but it didn't make an impression.
All right,
on
all
me.
right. Your last pick. Tell us why.
Well, I feel like it's just the most classic zombie movie. It's a banger. When there's no more room in hell, the dead walk the earth.
Great.
It's kind of a good line.
Yeah, best zombie line of all time.
I think that's a perfect last pick for this draft because
Yeah, it was
landed
Dawn
on
of
the
Dead.
most.
I also wanted to pick Dawn of the Dead in my top 3, but I feel like for zombie movies I should have had like a top 10. I wanted to pick the other Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead, banger,
Well,
Train to Busan. There's so many bangers.
Okay,
Well, yeah, we
So-
can talk about all of our
Yes.
honorable mentions.
So keep going with your.
But I feel like I don't know. It's just, Dawn of the Dead is just so
What year was it again?
78.
That's a good year.
Yeah, Halloween.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
But it's sort of like what zombie movies are supposed to be about, or kind of like typically about. It's like, what do you do in a world where like
In a world.
it's like the post-apocalypse. No one else is around to like dictate things.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying about I Am Legend. That's why that one is so good.
Yeah, I Am
it does
Legend
make
is
sense.
like a worse Dawn of the Dead. Yes, I agree.
No,
Or
but
better.
but
Or
it does
better.
make
Yeah,
sense.
some
Okay.
would say better.
Now that we're not ranking things anymore, just say like, yeah, we appreciate these movies. We're not rating things anymore. So,
I mean, I still would like to say that I Am Legend is worse than Dawn of the Dead.
that's fair. Okay.
And I would say, you know what? I am going to rate you.
all right. So, I picked first, and I had for zombie.
Oh, before you say it, we started with Shaun of the Dead, and we ended with Dawn of the Dead. Those were nice bookends.
Those are nice bookends.
That's how you
That's
podcast.
really nice. That is
That's-
really
Yeah,
nice.
this
exactly
is
how you
podcasting.
Yeah, this is a masterclass in podcast.
I'll do a barrel roll.
This
That's
is
a new trick.
podray or casting.
This is podmasting,
All right.
short for master casting.
All right. So for Rick, I have number 1 zombie Wreck. Number 2 28 Years Later. Number 3 Shaun of the Dead.
That's perfect.
For vampire, I have Nosferatu. 2 Let Me In, and 3 What We Do in the Shadows.
Also
I
perfect.
feel like Let Me In is a bit of the odd one out there, but
We're
neither
just
here nor there.
we're just saying all of ours.
I feel like it was a perfect list. I'm Jeff Paul. Ugh. For zombies, my number 1 pick was I Am Legend. My number 2 pick was Zombieland Double Tap.
No, it is double tap. Yeah.
My number 3 pick is Zombieland. The original one, because that's the order you want those in.
Yes.
Also, I think Reanimator is an excellent movie.
That's not
Yeah,
part of
but
this.
you wouldn't grace your top 3 though.
Oh, would I that I could have. So many interruptions. This is like a masterclass in snooty interruptions. All right, my top 3 vampire movies. Number 1 is Vampire's Kiss. Number 2 is Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. And number 3, which is not great, but yeah, it's good enough for number 3, I guess. The movie Sinners.
Yeah,
One of the best movies of
obviously
this
worse than Abraham Lincoln Vampire.
I mean, it
Hunter.
doesn't hold a candle to the other 2, but it's still a pretty
And
good
now,
movie.
All right.
for Greg,
I had
it's...
I was picking third, which is not ideal, but I
Excuses.
still have the best lists.
Or the worst.
I don't think so.
Maybe,
I
though.
believe Jeff has the worst,
Jeff's might be the best, though.
but for
Despite my disabilities, which are many.
my vampire movies are Blade, excellent, Nosferatu 2024, and Interview with a Vampire in that
A perfect
order.
list.
Yeah, I feel like that's not bad. And my zombie movies are the OG Dawn of the Dead, The Evil Dead 2, and 28 Days Later.
Another perfect list.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
So, between the 6 of us, we have 3 perfect lists.
All right. So a couple. I just want to shout out a couple random ones that I put on mine.
Hell yeah.
get it.
So for zombie, I was surprised that none of us picked Reanimator.
Oh,
movie is a
believe
really
me.
That was
good-
strange.
Believe
It
me,
was
I
really
tried.
strange. That
I
movie is
tried.
such a good zombie
I
movie.
tried retroactively to
Not
make it
hard
my number
enough.
I
2.
didn't hear you. Like, you didn't put it on the list, though.
Yeah, but I
I
tried
don't
to,
see
though.
it. No, you did
Well,
not.
could have tried a little harder, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I admit I didn't try very hard at anything tonight. That's always been my Achilles
I
heel.
also was going to argue for Hocus Pocus if my zombie movies got picked, because there's a huge zombie through line in there.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean,
What's
I feel like
Hocus
there's so many
Pocus?
more good zombie movies. though.
Also, zombie Resident Evil is a prime zombie movie.
haven't seen
Come
it.
Yeah,
on.
Resident Evil's nice. I think like my favorite might be number 4.
And
so
then
schlocky in the best way.
I just want to shout out one other one that when I was going through the list of like, okay, if I'm really like, if none of my movies get picked, then I can throw this one out like, okay, this is technically a zombie movie. Frankenweenie. Frankenweenie
I've never seen
by
that, actually.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, I know what it is. I've
It's
never
a
seen
nice
it, though.
it's a nice little film.
I like the title.
And I guess it's technically a Frankenstein movie, but it's the same dog bringing brought back to life. So,
That's
and
fair.
then so for my actual like big ones. Oh, the other one I was gonna say, Weapons.
Oh yeah, I still haven't seen that.
Weapons
so-
is
no,
zombie.
no spoilers.
Is Weapons zombie?
I feel like
Kind of a
no.
spoiler.
Okay. That's why I never brought it up, because I didn't really want to talk about
But I
it.
guess it's like the classic zombie.
Yeah.
Like the white was it white zombie?
Yeah, White Zombie. Yeah.
maybe.
You mean
Like, it
Rob
kind of
Zombie?
makes sense as zombie, though, right?
It's like the pre-Night of the Living Dead zombie
Yes.
kind of.
And then, as we mentioned before, Underworld for vampires.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're fine. Movies.
Oh, and the biggest
similar
one,
to the Resident Evil.
the biggest one, if you decided to fuck around and pick Nosferatu original from me, I would have gone with Bela Lugosi, Dracula.
Yeah,
Because
that
both
seems
of
like a
those
solid
are
pick.
the same. I have the same argument of
The classics.
the classics. I really appreciate the classics, not just because of what they have done for cinema, what they've done for the genre, but also they're really good on their own. Like, you always go back and watch them and you're like, wow, there's so much here that I always like looked over and didn't like pick up on the first time I got it. So
Yeah,
Those are mine.
I will say for any time you revisit a classic, it generally feels like time well spent.
Yes.
Yeah. There's I wanted to pick Blade 2 in vampires. From Dusk Till Dawn is a movie I was considering.
Yep. I've never seen it. Or yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I feel like it's similar to it's basically Sinners.
But with a lot more foot licking.
Ooh,
a little bit
maybe.
more foot licking, yes. But I don't know. I guess my biggest dig on Sinners generally is that it's just From Dusk Till Dawn, which is just true. I don't know.
Interesting.
But Daybreakers, 30 Days of Night, The Lost Boys.
30 Days of Night I had here too. That movie is like a good vampire movie. And also it's got my boy in it.
So I love me some Josh Hartnett,
Yeah.
but I know I saw 30 Days a Night at some point, probably around the time it came out on DVD, and it didn't leave an impression on me.
I like the movie.
What was good about it?
It's because first off, it makes a lot of sense. The plot makes sense
It's
because
quite
like
spooky. I feel like
where
most vampire movies are not like scary, so
Yeah.
that's nice, I guess.
Yeah,
But
it's actually scary, and also the plot makes sense for like where would vampires go? They can't feel cold or heat, and they don't like sun.
Alaska.
Go to the Arctic Circle.
Or there. Yeah.
Yeah, go to Alaska. That just makes sense.
It does make sense. Oh, I'm kind of remembering now. Isn't it like a town where it's like most of them are vampires?
no.
No? Maybe I'm not remembering that.
It's just a town
That
in
has
the Arctic Circle that has 30 days of night.
So do the vampires like come from somewhere else?
Yeah.
They're like, let's come here and hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't like normally live there.
They come
but
there
they'll migrate.
because there's
what I
no
just said.
sunlight for 30 days.
Yeah.
Right, but I would think that they would almost just live there anyway because they
that-
know
but
that's
in
going to
the
happen eventually.
I think
in
they
the
have
summer,
a ship
it's-
or something.
But in the summer, it's 30
Oh
days of
yeah,
sun.
of sun. Right, that's
It's
a good
not
point.
30 days, but some amount of days
Yeah.
of sun.
Why wouldn't it be 30?
Because of how the Earth
because
works.
it's like in the north.
Oh. So is there like
We have more sun in the equator.
is there a
We're not-
is there a corresponding place in the south that has 30 days of sunlight and some lesser amount of days of
Well, I
darkness?
think the most sunlight is by the equator. I don't think
Yes.
anywhere has 30 days of sunlight.
Oh really?
I think so. I could be wrong, but that sounds right in my mind right
Yes.
now.
Maybe.
But there are times where the sun doesn't set for like a couple days.
Yeah.
In the
Oh, only a couple.
polar. Yeah.
Some
Well,
number
isn't
of
that what the
days.
movie Insomnia was about?
Yeah.
That took
Yes.
place in Alaska during that time.
Yeah, but I don't think
Oh, that would be a fun
Actually,
double
yeah,
feature.
shit,
You
yeah.
could watch Insomnia and then 30 days. They
yeah, but I
probably
don't think they have a whole month though.
They probably take place in the same town. They probably take place in the same universe.
I don't actually. Anyway.
Because remember, Al Pacino is famously in both movies, and he keeps saying "hooah."
Keeps
He
saying, "Oh,
always
I'm so
say
tired."
Yeah, he keeps saying, "How's your skin, son?"
All right.
Yeah.
So did
also,
you,
The Lost Boys and Queen of the Damned. I wanted to show
Oh,
those.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
too.
The Lost Boys also. So I have a bunch of zombie
Considered picking
movies.
The Lost Boys.
I forgot to say Fright Night.
Oh, that's a great vampire movie.
I've seen the
Fuck,
remake.
man.
I've never seen the.
That's a
OG
great
Fright
Anton
Night.
Yelchin joint.
Yeah, the new one. Yeah. I liked the new one. I'd never seen the original,
Fuck, I
but I
forgot
liked
about
the original
Fright
because
Night.
Colin Farrell
So good.
playing a vampire.
I
And
considered
that makes
one,
so
but-
much sense with Colin Farrell being a vampire.
Yeah. And how he keeps just saying that the town they're in is like a fucking shithole.
But for zombie movies, I feel there's so many good ones.
Oh yeah, so we mentioned Lost Boys a moment ago, right?
Yeah, but they lost. Well, that's vampires.
Or are we back to zombies again? Because we were just talking about.
No,
we were
okay,
just talking
so
about Fright Night.
Did you have more vampire movies? that you
Yeah, I'll
wanted
just
to
go through them
mention?
real quick.
Yeah.
There's a great Jim Carrey vampire movie from the 80s called Once Bitten. Have you guys seen that?
No, I haven't.
There's also the Eddie Murphy one, Vampire in Brooklyn, which I enjoyed.
I haven't watched that either.
There's There's a movie that I liked starring Pedro Pascal. The whole thing takes place in an office. It's called Blood-Sucking Bastards. Have you guys seen that one?
No.
That's another good vampire movie. And the last one I had written down was Abigail, about the little girl who's a ballerina.
I have seen that. That was okay.
Yeah, I thought it was decent.
It's very similar to Abraham Lincoln Vampire.
How do you figure?
Just a general quality.
Oh, I disagree. Because I thought, to me, Abigail was a 3-star movie. It's like, oh, I enjoyed that, but
yeah.
I wouldn't need to revisit it. And to me, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is a 4-star movie. I think it has a lot of good dialogue, and it's just, I think it's a surprisingly high quality movie.
It
and
speaks
also
for
like,
itself.
yeah, and also like story wise, they're very different, and also like period wise and everything wise, they're very different. But they're both vampire movies. I mean, one has a bunch of vampires, the other only has one vampire. I mean, they're different in pretty much every possible way.
I mean, there's more than one in Abigail. There's like 4 or 5, right?
Were there other vampires? Oh, because, yeah, Arthur, like,
Well,
her
some people
parents are,
get
like,
turned
vampires.
into vampires.
Yeah,
That's
as the
like
story... Yeah, some people get turned.
Spoilers for Abigail.
Yeah, some people get turned as the story progresses.
Alright, so I think that...
It was based on the premise of, like, here's this one vampire, and then the story happens.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think that overall our conversations, I think we kind of like hit on every aspect of all those kind of movies.
Yeah, there's a
Did you
lot.
see Abraham Lincoln Vampire?
No.
Hunter?
It's
I
good.
watched it.
It's
Oh,
good.
okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll watch it tonight.
It's a great
make up
movie.
for it.
It's slightly better than Sinners.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone says that.
That is what people say.
Yeah.
Well, I think that when you have a minority opinion,
Okay.
history often shows you to be right.
So overall, are you happy with your list? And not just, I'm happy with it because I have to be happy with it. Are you actually happy with it? I say I'm very happy because both of mine go from lighthearted into like real in a way that I really appreciate. Like my number one shows what the genre should be into my number threes, which are like lighthearted comedies.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
it implies
that's-
that comedies are
that's-
inherently worse.
In this genre, yes.
I don't
Not
know if
inherently
that's
worse.
true.
In my perspective, I like them less. Not inherently worse. I like
Yeah, that's how I took it. Is just that Rick likes them less.
Yes, I like them less. I like in horror, I like comedy horror like less than true horror. That's all.
I
Right.
think that's fair.
Jeff?
I'm very happy with my vampires list. I had quite a bit to choose from, and I got the 3 picks that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little dissatisfied with my zombies picks because
Is there any movie you would want on your zombie list?
yeah, I haven't mentioned it until now, but I wish I had remembered Reanimator from 1985.
Yeah.
I would have picked that at number 2 instead of Zombieland 2. But because I didn't think of Reanimator, I was grasping at straws, and I had to pick literally the only movies I could think of.
Mm-hmm.
But if my list were I Am Legend at 1, Reanimator at 2, and Zombieland at 3, I would
Which
be...
it isn't.
Which it isn't. But if it, but if it were, I would be... Well, when I said if it were,
And
obviously that
you're happy
means
with
that it
Vampire's Kiss, Abraham Lincoln, and then
Yeah, I already
Sinners.
said that. I'm very happy with my
Great,
vampire.
okay, I just wanted to
But
reestablish that.
The only...
Vampires Kiss, a movie with no vampires.
Yep.
A movie with 1, arguably 2. At minimum.
Okay.
And the whole point of the movie is about vampirism.
It is about vampires.
Okay, and then
so-
Greg.
Oh.
So if Reanimator were my number 2, I would be very happy with my zombies list. And as it stands, I'm happy with it, but I'm not over the moon.
All right, Greg.
My vampires list is Blade. Great. Nosferatu 2024.
Well, we know what the list is.
Nice.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
happy
yeah,
with
Interview
it.
with a Vampire.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. I mean, I was picking third, so I'm not sure this is the exact list I would have ended up with if I were picking first.
Yeah, what might you have wanted to be different?
I don't know. I might have got Sinners in there,
A
perhaps.
lot of people wanted that one. Funny.
Yeah.
Funny, I don't remember who got it, but that's a nice movie to have on your list.
Well, I mean,
I think
we
it
can
works
all
against
agree,
you that it's third.
Yeah, we can all agree
No.
that Sinners is worse than Abraham Lincoln Vampire
Yes.
Hunter.
Well, we literally don't all agree on that.
Yeah, but I think the
Well.
point of your list is that if someone sees it, they'll go, "Oh, his second favorite vampire movie is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter,"
Which is a good
so whatever
movie.
his third pick happens to be, I don't know what it is
pro-
worse than that.
Yeah, it's
and so I'll
it's
just stop
probably-
reading it at that point.
Well, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is a very good movie. You should rewatch
Okay.
it. It's very good. And Sinners. So to be fair, I've only seen Sinners once, and there are parts of it that could grow on me. But seeing it once, I gave it 4 stars, and seeing Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter several times, I also give it 4 stars. So, in my opinion, those two movies are pretty similar in quality, but Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is just a little... It's a little better on the rewatch.
Well, that's
Okay,
neither
and then-
here nor there. But, yeah, Interview with a Vampire is my number 3 after it. I don't know, I feel like this is a solid list. I think my order makes sense. I
Sure.
do feel like Blade is better than Nosferatu is better than Interview with a Vampire.
All right,
And,
nice.
and for my zombie list, I feel like I could have had a top more than 3 here.
I think your order here is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Dawn of the Dead, all-time classic. Evil Dead 2, another classic. 28 Days Later, banger. I do feel like I kind of picked 28 Days Later to try to, snipe a pick from one of you guys, and I feel like
Haha!
it wouldn't...
I like Years Later more.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that 28 Days Later is better than 28 Years Later, but, let's
Literally
neither here nor
walking
there.
out of the theater, I said I might like that more than Days.
Yeah.
You know what's noteworthy
But
to me?
I do feel like there's other zombie movies that I could pick in my list that somewhere... I mean, obviously, I've been mentioning, Brain Dead, classic, Planet Terror.
Planet Terror I had on my list
Yeah, I
too.
was thinking about that.
Alright, so we gotta wrap this up.
Night of the Living Dead, Shaun of the Dead I wanted.
Stop just talking about movies.
The Snyder, Dawn of the Dead.
Well, we're the only
That's fine,
podcast
that's fine.
that does
Train to
that.
Busan I wanted as well.
You've said this already.
Yeah, at this
Um,
point, you're just repeating yourself.
Yes.
So,
Pontypool? I was thinking about picking Pontypool and The Dead Don't Die.
something I want to tease that we'll talk about in future podcasts. I'm noticing, of the three of us, Greg, you seem to have the taste that is most in keeping with just what people in general seem to think.
That is what everyone says. I have impeccable taste.
Well, no, so what stands out to me is 4 of the movies on your top 3 are movies that are highly regarded and movies that I've seen, but that made no impression on me. I watched it and I was like, whatever.
Wait, which movies?
Dawn of the Dead, 28 Days Later,
They're nice.
the two vampire movies that are not the new Nosferatu. What were the other two?
Blade and Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah, those two. Those two also. Like, those 4 movies, I've seen them, and I was like, they were okay. 3 stars.
Well, I also saw Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter and thought it sucked shit. So
Well, right, but the point that I'm making is that a lot of highly regarded movies, to me personally, they're just mid, and I don't really care. But it's noteworthy to me that whatever it is that you like about movies, it seems to be very much just what people in general seem to like about movies. So, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. If anything, it's probably a good thing that you seem to like what people in general like. And for me, I've just always been wired differently, for better or worse.
I do tend to. I mean, but also I will say that on average, I like zombie movies more than like the average person.
All right,
So
that's a good way to wrap it up. So thank you for listening to the only movie podcast where we ranked zombie versus vampire. It wasn't really a versus, but zombie/vampire movies.
Do we have to wrap it up?
And saying goodbye from Rick,
Greg Orange.
And I'm Jeff Paul.